we also just wanted to say, hip hip hooray about the CBA being done.
That rhymed.
Yeah, it sure did. That's how excited I am, is I'm saying hip hip hooray.
It's so exciting. I'm so excited.
I know. I think
it's like pretty monumental.
it is very monumental. I think that because the lawsuit settlement was tied to the CBA being ratified, that this is just like kind of a big exclamation point next to equal pay, something that has been like a really long time coming and something that we've both been really involved in and have put a lot of work into, along with a lot of our teammates and a lot of the people who work for the PA. It's very like rewarding and yes, I'm happy.
I'm happy too. I want to shout out everybody who just put so much hard work into it. It's like hours upon hours of negotiating and then coming back and talking to us, making sure that it was okay, explaining the legal terms, going back, and just going back and forth. And like you said, I think this was like a long time coming. And
everybody did such a good job. Like our team did such a good job. And I think in a moment where it got really long and it felt like, oh my gosh, we're never going to get there, everybody just like put their heads down and was like, there is nothing else to do but just keep going. And everybody just kept going and did such an amazing job. And I'm just really proud of everybody and excited for this kind of new chapter in soccer.
Yeah.
All over the place, everywhere.
Yeah, I think that soccer, it's obviously a huge step and huge to our lives, but I also think that it's just inspiring for all women to achieve equal pay and say that, no, we're not going to accept anything less than what's fair and what is equal.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point and was a huge reason why the lawsuit got started, was a huge reason why this CBA was so important, was because we hoped to inspire women in all professions, young girls even, to understand and like recognize that we deserve the world and we deserve at all opportunities to ask for that and to ask to be treated equally, to be paid what we're worth. I think something I personally learned through this was that like asking for more, I feel like I was maybe like raised, or society raised me to accept what I was given and to be kind of ashamed of asking for more, like as if I didn't deserve it. And I think that seeing the way my teammates would laugh at that and be like, no. Yeah. That is not it. We're not doing that anymore. I've just learned from them. And I feel like I believe that. And obviously this has taken years. I started working on the PA a few years ago. And I think when I started, I was kind of like, oh, you guys just do it and I'll just be here and support you. And now I actually feel like really strongly about it. And I feel like I would do this if I had to do this on my own now. I think I would be more capable of doing that. Whereas years ago, I was like, I could only do this as part of a team. And I can't imagine how women do this on their own. And I feel so much more empowered now because of the women that we've done this with. I
couldn't agree more. I think that the people that came before us and like for them to say like, we're not going to accept this anymore, and to like almost instill this in us. Cause same, I was like, okay, I'm just so thankful that I get to play soccer. And now soccer has gotten to a point that no, I'm not just thankful anymore. Like we should be viewed as equal parts to the men. And that you should fight for what is right. And I thank them so much for helping me find that. And I hope that the generations after us feel that from us too. And so hopefully it never comes back to this, but if there is a fight that they have to fight for the greater good, that they'll be empowered to do that as well. So.
Glory.
Glory. Glory. Glory! Oh my God, I think that sounded pretty good.
Oh my God.
Was that
Not
good?
only do we have a podcast, but we have a new album coming out called Glory. And you just heard the whole thing.
Check it out on Spotify, iTunes, wherever you get your music.
Yeah. Wow.